Figured I'd do this through YouTube today because I haven't been on it for a while. So we're going to talk about the hierarchies of how. So the three hows that we think about in terms of production or value. And it's pretty simple when you really think about it. But we confuse it a lot because we value certain things more than we should probably. And I'm going to kind of take a little dive into that. So the three hows. How well, how many, how fast. All right, so those are really the three hows. And Riles and Bruce are going to fight, it sounds like, I guess. And so the three hows are usually done out of order, right? And so I'm going to tell you what the right order is today. And it's probably not what you think is the right order. So, number one, the one you should pay attention to the most is how. How do you do that thing? And then don't stop at just how do you do that. How well do you do that? Whatever that thing is, we can apply this in most cases in life, is how do you do the thing that you're trying to do? Whether it be how do you ski, how do you pack a suitcase, how do you do your job, how do you ask a person out, right? Those are predicated on one thing, quality, right? The quality. So if you think about those things, and if you do it very poorly, more than likely you're not going to get the outcome that you want from it, right? You're not going to get the outcome that you want from that. So the first, and you know me, I'm going to always equate this to exercise. So the first thing you want to understand is how do you do that thing and how do you do it well, right? Because the other two things do not matter really at all unless this thing happens, right? So I could pack 75 suitcases, right? But if I didn't pack them well, maybe I packed them all with one pair of shoes, right? But I packed 75 suitcases. If I did that same thing and I had to pack 75 suitcases and I did that same thing in 10 minutes, I probably didn't pack the things that I need, right? So we're looking at quantity and speed, and that we're looking at them as if they outweigh the quality of what we're trying to do. And they never do. They never really do unless you want some subpar outcome. And sometimes that's what people want, is the subpar outcome. They want to say that they got it done. They want to say, and I mean, that's kind of, some people in our society are like that. That it's like, I don't care, just get it done, right? Done doesn't mean good. Done just means done, right? So that speed does not equate to how well it was done. The speed just equates to, was it done? And if you want some subpar product, some subpar outcome, speed might be the thing that you're prioritizing. So if you want something that is going to give you the thing you want out of it, you want to look at how well you do that thing. Next one, how many, right? Again, we just covered these things, right? So I look at how well I've done this thing. I am really good at one push-up, right? It is amazing. That push-up is great. Now I can start looking at, can I do another one like that one? Right? So now I have to consistently work to continue to replicate that good outcome, right? That good outcome. I have to replicate that good outcome over and over and over and over and over again, right? That's how I get to do things fast, is I can replicate that how well. If I cannot replicate the how well, I need to still work on the how well. once I can do the how well, I need to replicate it once. And then I need to replicate it again. And then again. And once I can do that, however many times is appropriate, then I finally get to the last how. How fast? So I want to make sure I do things very high quality, so how well I do things. Then I want to be able to replicate that high quality outcome. And then I can speed up the replication, right? So this doesn't happen until this happens. This doesn't happen until this happens. These two things don't happen until this happens. How well, how many, how fast. That's how you should think about training. That's how you should think about any job you do. That's how you should think about, I don't know, I guess maybe come up with something that doesn't make sense in. I'm sure there's something. So someone comment and tell me what that doesn't make sense in.